in the beginning. That's how it all began, way back in Genesis. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. In the beginning is also how John begins his gospel. And yes, John wants us to think back to the beginning of all things, because John wants us to know that Jesus was there at that first beginning. John wants us to know that Jesus is the Word that God the Almighty spoke, through whom all things were made. John wants us to know that Jesus is the light of all living things, the light of life. And that's so important, especially as we look back on 2015, or even as we look around the world now. We know the stories of darkness, of pain, of evil. We have felt that even in our own lives. But John bears the word of truth, the light that God has promised, that Jesus, who was present in the beginning, has come to give new life, a new creation, out in the world and within us. And John tells us that the world did not know God, that Jesus' own people didn't accept him. But we are invited to recognize the new life we have in Christ. For me, verse 14 offers a powerful image. It's often translated as the Word became flesh and lived among us. But the Greek literally would translate as the Word became flesh and pitched a tent in us. What a great reminder that God lives inside each and every one of us, has pitched a tent in our hearts, bearing light and life, offering us a new beginning each and every day. So as we begin this new year, no matter the darkness we see battling out there, or that we feel battling in here, remember the promise of God and feel the light living within you, a light that invites and encourages us to shine with hope and love in a hurting world. And let's not forget that the light defeats darkness every time. I look forward to seeing you in worship.